Tell me about your most memorable family vacation.
My most memorable family vacation. Oh, I was thinking about that one. I think pretty much all of our family vacations were up to Pauline's farm, because you guys like to go to the farm.
So you could make us milk the cows.
Yeah. You probably never milked a cow in your life. Not 13 of them anyway.
Did you take vacations as a kid?
Nope.
Why not?
The one that I never got to go. We had to stay home and milk them 13 cows.
So what other trips do you recall?
My family never went on trips with all of us.
What leisure activities are you involved in?
What leisure activities? Oh, we were playing softball. As we grew up, we were playing softball and target shooting on Sunday.
What's the coolest place you've ever visited?
Well, I think going back to when we were seismographing. We went south one winter, went into Texas one winter, and we went down to Carlsbad Caverns one weekend.
What made that cool?
It's just different. It's a big hole in the ground. Bats flying around.
Did you have to walk through that one, or?
Yes, you walked through that one. Now they have and my dream at that time was to get Marguerite down there sometime, and I did get her down there after Warren moved to Arizona.
Do you know what a bucket list is?
A what?
Bucket list?
No.
Bucket list is things you want to do before you die. So I'm going to ask you what's on your list.
Don't have one.
Well, you're going to make one up before we're done. So where would you want to go if you could?
I'd like to go to Alaska on a fishing trip, but I know I can't do that anymore.
Why not?
I've always wanted to. Well, I don't know if my health is that good.
What kind of fishing specifically would you do up there?
Whatever they do. Mostly salmon and what's the other kind?
Trout, salmon.
Oh.
I don't know what's up there. King salmon.
The gal that ran for vice president last time and made some movies up there, and her husband was in the fishing business to catch, halibut. That's a big...
Halibut? We're not cussing.
I didn't cuss.
Okay.
Did you?
I might have.
And they showed them catching those big halibut, and they're kind of a big round fish, flatfish.
Tell me about St. Philip. Why would we go there?
Church. That's all it says, church, anymore. Used to be a real small town, and it's all gone.
Is there a building beside the church across the street?
Yeah.
What was it for?
You know, why did you ask? It's a dance hall. You go there at night. No, we've had some family reunions there too in the daytime.
Can you recall any events from any of those reunions?
Yeah, you got drunk on us one night down there. You remember that?
I might. Weren't you taking very good care of me then?
What?
Who was in charge of me then?
Nobody, I guess. You.
How old was I?
I don't know. It's 13 or 14, I suppose.
So
I really don't know exactly how old he was. Don't know where he stole the booze either.
Well, what happens when you ask your bride to dance? You get up and leave the table, right?
Yeah.
And would you take your drinks with you?
No.
So at any point during that dance, there could be how many drinks on the table?
Depends on how big the table was and how many were sitting there.
And how many youth were running around picking them up. Well, you asked. Now you know.
Yeah.
What traditions carried over from your childhood?
From my childhood?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know that any of them.
Which ones did you give up?
All of them.
Like what?
Like what?
Yeah.
Well, I guess from my childhood carried over deer hunting, because we always deer hunted and pheasant hunted down there, and I did that up until now, last year. No, year before that. No, I've been retired for 4 years now. I haven't done any hunting since. But the hunting tradition carried over anyway.
What about holiday traditions?
They always carried over. It's moved around. We used to go home for Christmas down to Marguerite's folks, and Now everybody comes here.
Did you have a favorite holiday?
No,
A least favorite holiday?
no, liked them all because it was a day off. Except for milking cows.
How many times are you going to say that? Milking cows.
Till you remember it.
So we'll go back and we'll count. So give me a number. How many times you think you'll reference milking cows? Nope.
I mean, that's however many times you add.
All right. So you mentioned somebody raced cars.
I don't know that he ever raced one, but I do know that he had one.
What wild and crazy things did you do?
We just rode horses. Warren's and my interests were completely different. He was into model airplanes and motorcycles, and I was into horses.
If you could live anywhere, or could have lived anywhere, where would it be?
Montana.
Why?
Why not? You got snow in Missouri, though, too. Missouri, how do they pronounce it, truly?
Depends on if you live there or not. It's spelled with an I. What? So you like Montana? Do you like the snow?
Yeah, we got a lot of fun in the snow with our snowmobiles in the past. We had to give that up, too, because our backs are going lame on us.
How many snowmobiles did you have?
5.
Did you race them?
Nope.
Where was your favorite place to ride them?
Yellowstone Park.
Can you remember a significant event that happened and why you went to Yellowstone Park?
No, I don't know. Just, we had sold a bunch of snow machines and red lots, and we all just decided one day we should try to get together and go to the park, and we did it. We went through the park 3 or 4 times, though, after that.
Was there a game show on TV that you took some people through the park?
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of it. What the hell was the name of it? We didn't take them through the park, we just around Red Lodge.
The dating game?
Dating game, there you go.
Well, what do you remember about that story?
That's when we figured out how these people could do all of that, you know, because we furnished all the snowmobiles for nothing. Took them out for supper that night when we got done for nothing. You know, they're not obligated for nothing. They get the people where they go to do it for them for nothing.
Do you remember their names?
Nope.
Wonder if they're married.
I have no idea.